Hey, hi, good day to you all. Uh, I had a question about, well, magnetic declination, which is a nasty issue, and a subscriber of mine asked me if I could explain a little bit in more detail how to deal with magnetic declination with the aiming circle. Well, there are multiple methods to do that. Probably the most elegant way it is to calculate it with your manual calculation when you're calculating azimuth. But the probably simpler, or how to say, the understandable, or because it causes probably less error if you just zero your magnetic circle, not on the magnetic north, but on the grid north. You know the difference between the magnetic north and the grid north. You see, if I have my compass here, if I point to my compass north, that will point to the magnetic north. If I go to the map view, you see that my compass, though it is pointing to north, it is pointing somewhat east, because you see, with this mod, you get a magnetic declination, which is here. Magnetic declination is 4.44106 degrees to the east. First, you need it is to calculate the magnetic convert the magnetic declination from degrees to mils. Well, how you do that? That's simple. First, you need to know how many mils 1 degree corresponds to, and that would be you need to divide 6,000, because we are using Russian mil system, by 360, and that results in, you see, 16.666 whatever. So 1 degree would be 16.666 whatever Russian mils, and you need to multiply it with 4.44106, 4.44106, and in that way you get that. Yeah, well, you can neglect the 0.31, 74 mils. So our magnetic declination is 74 mils to the east. Well, that means if I just want to zero my aiming circle onto grid north, what first I need is I zero my aiming circle on the magnetic north. Yep. Nope. On the magnetic north, you see, I find with the needle, with the arrow keys, I made the basement, the entire aiming circle, and I find the magnetic north, and I zero my aiming circle to the magnetic north. See, I find the zero, and that's it. You see, I should be pretty much pointing. Well, my mouse is not. You see, yeah, exactly. I'm pointing somewhat, actually 74 mils to the east. What do I need to do now to zero my aiming circle? Well, I need to find something what I can use as a reference point, like the that edge of the house. You see, I can use as a reference point. I make a reading to that reference point. You see, that would be 5744. 5744. 5744. And what I need to do is I subtract 74 mils. That would be 5670. I said that 5670. 5670. Look into my aiming circle, and I rotate the entire basement back to my reference point, that edge of the house. It's not the aiming point. It's not the optics what I'm rotating now, but the entire aiming circle. That's it. And you see, if I rotate it back to zero, back to zero, I check on the map, and I should be pointing precisely north. Well, not exactly precisely north, a little bit. I think I did some mistake, because it's what, 2-3 mils or whatever to the east, to the west. I'm pointing. Well, yeah. No, that's exactly what I'm doing here. You see? So that's how you, instead of incorporating the magnetic declination into your azimuth calculation, you can pretty much zero your magnetic circle aiming circle. You can zero, instead of the magnetic north, to the grid north, with this method that you either you use the briefing window to determine the magnetic declination, or you can just measure it. If you want to know, I can show you how to measure it. I hope you enjoyed it, and you can use this for your artillery career and had some fun. Anyway, bye bye.